Hey guys, welcome back to Modern Parenthood. I'm Tristan.
I'm Nicole.
And today we decided to give you guys a review on, you guessed it, diapers. So for this review, we chose two of the top brands that you could find at any of your local stores.
What we found that works best in our family are Huggies and Pampers.
And we're going to get into deep detail on why one works better than the other for us in certain situations.
Yes. We're also going to do a demonstration for you today.
That's right. We're going to take a half cup water and consistently pour it into each one of the diapers, and we're going to see which one lasts the longest. Check it out.
So here we have the Pampers. Let's go over the pros and cons. The pros in my family is that it holds a lot throughout the day and the night. With both of our girls, I've noticed the Pampers holds more of the pee versus the Huggies, and they have different kinds of Pampers. Once both of my girls got a little bit older into different sizes, I switched the kind of Pampers we bought. Right now Chloe is in a size 5, and what works best in my family and for her is I use the 12-hour Pamper because she does sleep 12 hours, and when she wakes up she has a load, but it keeps all the pee inside instead of her waking up soaked through her pajamas. Another pro that I've noticed is the smell. Whether there's a lot of pee in it or not, it still has that clean, fresh smell to it. Doesn't have a pee odor at all. Another pro would be the size. When you go to purchase whatever size you think your baby, infant, toddler is in, it is true to size. It's been true to size for all 3 of my children. Chloe is in a size 5 right now, and this definitely fits her. So when all of you parents go out there to pick a size, reference the box because it's definitely true to size.
Next, we have the Huggies. Huggies we switched to after we realized that the Pampers weren't really working after we had our newborn son. With the Pampers, we were inside the hospital, and the Pampers worked out great when he was a newborn, fresh out of the hospital. It held everything, contained everything, and fit nicely. However, as he started getting a little bit older, things started to change, right? His body type, his size. Obviously, he's got different parts than a female does, so we had to contend with that a little bit. What we ended up doing was we, researched and tried a few different brands. We ended up landing on Huggies as a recommendation from, other family members that we had that swear by Huggies. We've always sworn by Pampers, and then we ended up ultimately having to make the switch with our boy. Tristan Jr., he was leaking out of the Pampers, and we switched over to the Huggies. No more leaking. It was awesome. So I don't know what it is, if it's the style. I don't know if it's how much it can actually hold on the inside, but we're going to get to that when we start doing our test in just a few minutes here. One of the things I want to point out with the Huggies is it doesn't have a scent at all. It smells just like a regular diaper. The Pampers do have that, fresh scent smell to them. Me and Nicole, we definitely like that fresh scent just because when a pee load or a poop load happens, it's contained and it's somewhat bearable to a point. So the ultimate pro here for the Huggies is that it holds the peeing in and contains when you're talking in terms of a boy. For the girls, this didn't work out for us. You had leaking going on the sides and whatnot, so don't be surprised if you yourself have to do some trial and error when it comes between the two brands. A con with the Huggies is that when you're in a size 1, for instance, we're figuring out that before he needed to move up to the next size, we're in number 2s right now with the Huggies. Tristan was having some leaks at night. He's waking up soaked. Again, you're still going to have to do the research, just like the Pampers, like Nicole was just saying, on what type of diaper that you're buying as they progress and get older. So the box on the Huggies says when the tab reaches the orange markers on the diaper, it's time to move up. It doesn't necessarily stand true. You could still have some leaking going on. Just be mindful, watch, and when you start getting, a leaking diaper here or there, it's just time to move up, and it all depends on the body type of the baby.
So now that we went over the pros and cons of the Pampers and the Huggies, we're going to do the pour test. Let's get started.
So first up we have the Huggies. We started pouring in half cups of water, and the Huggies ultimately took 11 half cups. Now, no leaking happened, and things seem to be absorbing really well with these diapers.
Next up, we have the Pampers. We only were able to use 8 half cups of water in this diaper. And as you can see, the water started just to hang out there, and it wasn't absorbing into the diaper as the Huggies was.
So as you can tell here, the Huggies really did a really good job of absorbing as opposed to the Pampers. The Pampers did end up soaking up the water at some point, but it did take like 10 minutes. So this leads us to believe that the kids could be sitting in their soiled diaper for at least, 3 to 5 minutes before it's absorbed.
So there you have it. The results are in. The Pampers versus Huggies leak test. The Huggies ended up absorbing more of the water versus the Pampers. And from what we could tell, neither of them had any type of leakage, the Huggies or the Pampers.
We hope this leak test has given you guys some type of perspective on the different brands and what they're capable of doing. We're going to leave a product description in the description box below, so feel free to check them out.
And that wraps up our diapers product review. If you guys enjoyed this content, don't forget to hit the like and subscribe button.
We'll see you next time.
Bye.